the Heat ended up keeping their first round pick at 27 last night in the draft. They took Nikola Jovic. There's a lot of things to like about him just offensively. We could talk about the base things that everybody talks about with every player: shooting, passing, uh, anything that goes along with any of the things that you've seen from him. Low post work offensively. There's a lot of things to like. He even runs the floor at 6'11". But there's one thing that stands out probably more than anything, just when looking over the stuff that you've seen, and it's pick and roll. And usually when a guy is 6'11", he's usually used as the roller in a pick and roll. But not with this guy. This is a guy that is basically a ball handler in most of the sets. He was a creator when he played in Serbia for his teams. That's the intriguing part. When you look at certain college players, they play against total different coverages in terms of defenses and the way things are played. It's just a different type of game. This is a guy that had coverages actually thrown at him, and he's seen, a lot of different things. So just looking at his control in the pick and roll, just a couple clips. First one comes off it. They're playing a bit of drop. You're going to see him pause right here, get a little bump. He's going to not only bump the guy behind him, but he's also going to hold that big right here in front of him, and that drop big. Now he finds his rolling big, he gets it, and he ends up getting an and one. But it's just his control to be able to be off a pick and roll, of a side pick and roll like that in an empty corner, be able to hold that drop big and ended up making a play like that. You have another one right here. You're going to see him similar thing, drop. You're going to see him doubled out like this because they're playing so high. He lobs it over the top to his big. He finishes at the rim just because they're so worried about him in general. Once again, comes off the screen. 2 on him. Actually, there's 3 on him because their corner defender is basically at the box waiting to help off the right slot type of drive. Whips it over the top, and that's the stuff where you talk about his passing. The passing stuff stands out here, but it's what's happening because of the passing. The reason the passing can actually happen and the playmaking skills is because his pick and roll control. And I guess these defenses that he's facing are just so worried about him. So that's when the question kicks in for this final clip, which is why our defense is so worried about him. Why are defenses blitzing out and doubling him at all times? And that's because of this very reason. Similar pick and roll comes off of it. Screener, the guy that's getting screened is just kind of trying to recover right here. What does he do? Jovic gives him a bump, plants his left foot, step back, shoots over the top. It's a contested shot. Those are the shots he's going to see in Summer League or the NBA because there's quick recovery times. But the ability to take a pick and roll, have the pull-up jumper not only, but be able to pause and step into a step-back jumper. He's a very good creator. He's a tough shot maker. He has a lot in his bag with step-backs. But the pick and roll stuff is really intriguing. I think a lot of people are interested to see the Omer Yurtseven, Nikola Jovic pick and roll combo because it really is something. But this pick and roll stuff, it doesn't feel like it's ending anytime soon. If we're talking about upside or something along with his game, there's certain things that could have the water turned off. I don't think this is one of them. This is one of the things that have shown to be very in control for him, and I think this is something we see, I guess, moving forward in his NBA career.